A very good morning to all of you. I'm Shanali from Behind Me International Media and you're watching our morning bulletin. Starting off with local news now, Canadians will probably be heading towards the polls next month as Ontario Premier Doug Ford has triggered a provincial election for February 27, 2025, more than a year ahead of the previously scheduled June 2026 election. Ford says that he needs a new mandate to tackle the potential economic fallout from US President Donald Trump's threat to impose 25% tariffs on Canadian goods. Ford argues that Ontario, particularly its auto sector, could be hit hard by the tariffs, that the provincial government would need tens of billions of dollars to protect jobs and the economy. He emphasized the need for certainty as the province prepares for what could be a long battle against the tariffs. However, opposition leaders including NDP leader Merit Stiles and Green Party leader Mike Schreiner have criticized the timing of the election. They argue that with the threat of tariffs hanging over Ontario, Ford should focus on economic solutions, not his own political agenda. Ford visited the Lieutenant Governor on Tuesday to dissolve the legislature, and writs for the election will be issued tomorrow. Critics, including Liberal leader Bonnie Crombie, argue that Ford is wasting taxpayers' money on an early election rather than addressing urgent issues like healthcare and affordability. Now here's some clarification on the foreign interference of the Canadian elections. A public inquiry into foreign election meddling has found concerning behavior but no evidence that Canadian parliamentarians are plotting with hostile states against the country's interests. In a final report released yesterday, Commissioner Marie-Josée Hogue said that foreign attempts to influence Canadian politicians remain marginal and largely ineffective. Hogue's report states that while foreign states have attempted to curry favor with some parliamentarians, there is no evidence linking MPs to foreign entities or influencing legislation. She also addressed concerns raised earlier this year by the National Security and Intelligence Committee of Parliamentarians, which reported that some MPs may have been involved in foreign interference, specifically with India and China. However, Hogue emphasized that misinformation and disinformation pose a much greater threat on democracy, with actors using these tactics to damage the reputations of candidates and elected officials who hold differing views. While the inquiry did uncover some troubling attempts at foreign influence, the report reassures Canadians that no widespread foreign interference has been found within Parliament. And now here's some news on currency for you. The Canadian dollar edged lower against the US dollar today, trading a 0.2% lower at 1.4395 or 69.47 US cents. This movement comes ahead of an expected interest rate cut by the Bank of Canada and renewed concerns over potential US trade tariffs. The loonie traded within a range of 1.4369 to 1.4420, remaining close to last week's near 5-year low of 1.4515. Meanwhile, the US dollar gained strength across major currencies following comments from President Donald Trump. On Monday, Trump announced plans to impose tariffs on computer chips, pharmaceuticals, and steel to encourage domestic production. He also flagged potential 25% tariffs on imports from Canada and Mexico, which could take effect as early as February 1st. The Bank of Canada is set to release its analysis today, detailing the potential impact of US tariffs on the Canadian economy. The central bank is widely expected to cut its benchmark interest rate by 25 basis points to 3%, a move that would further widen the gap between US interest rates. In contrast, the Federal Reserve is anticipated to hold its key rate steady in the range of 4.25% to 4.5% during its Wednesday meeting. In commodities, oil prices, a key driver to Canadian economy, rose slightly by 0.1% to $73.25 a barrel, but remain near the multi-week low hit on Monday. Going into international news now, a stampede at the Maha Kumbh festival in northern India has left dozens injured as tens of thousands of Hindu pilgrims rushed to take a holy bath in the river. Local media reported that the chaos unfolded earlier Wednesday at the world's largest religious gathering, which has drawn millions since its start on the 13th of January. Distressed families gathered outside makeshift hospitals searching for their missing loved ones, while rescuers tended to the injured. Authorities are still working to determine what caused the panic, and the exact number of casualties has yet to be confirmed. The Maha Kumbh festival, held once every 12 years, is expected to draw over 400 million people to the pilgrimage site. To accommodate the influx of visitors, authorities have set up a sprawling tent city completed with 3,000 kitchens, 150,000 toilets, and numerous facilities for health and safety. But security is tight with 50,000 personnel on site to manage the crowds. Despite these massive stampedes have been a tragic, though not uncommon, occurrence at large religious gatherings in India. In 2023, a similar disaster claimed the lives of at least 40 pilgrims. And finally, let's take a look at the weather forecast for Wednesday, the 29th of January 2025. We'll expect a cold start to the day with temperatures hovering around -7 degrees Celsius this morning and a high of just -4 degrees Celsius in the afternoon. Winds will be light but still chilly, making it feel like -10 degrees Celsius at times. Throughout the day, light snow is expected with up to 3 centimeters accumulating by evening. So make sure to bundle up and keep an eye out for slippery sidewalks and roads. As we head into the evening, temperatures will drop to around -8 degrees Celsius with some clearing expected late in the night. So expect a cold, crisp night ahead. It will be mainly cloudy in Toronto with a 40% chance of flurries and a daytime high of 1 degree Celsius. Environment Canada said the temperature is expected to fall to -6 degrees Celsius in the afternoon with a wind chill of -13. The daytime highs of Thursday and Friday will be 2 degrees Celsius and 4 degrees Celsius respectively, with a mix of sun and cloud. Well, that's your weather forecast for today. Stay warm and be careful out there on the roads. We'll keep you updated on any changes. Stay tuned and thank you for watching our morning bulletin.